What's up, everybody? Welcome to the O Show. I'm here today with Chet, Cheddar Bob.
What's up, everybody?
Chet's been here with me all day today. We've been trying to set up this microphone and these cameras, man, and it's been a pain in the ass. If you want to do a podcast, it's not going to be easy, I'll tell you that, especially not starting. You can ask my boy Chet.
Dude, we sat here for like fucking probably an hour, just with audio, and that's not even the beginning. This little frame here, that we spent another hour not realizing how it works and trying to bend it the wrong way. Lucky we didn't break it.
Yeah, like we were trying to set the tension on it, and it's just like it wasn't working. The arm would like fly forward and back, and we just couldn't get it like to where we needed it. But I mean, at least we got it now, right? Like we got the recording equipment done. We got the arms where we want them. The cameras are watching us. So we're good now.
Yeah, it took a while, but we finally got here, and I've been here like basically for like I don't know all day. Even though we took like a couple breaks in between because I was like, man, this sucks.
Yeah.
But lucky to help me out, I was drinking a Bang energy drink. Breakfast Champions.
No, look at that. Look, we're gonna have to like edit this out because they're not sponsoring us. But if they
No,
were,
I wasn't.
it'd be nice.
I wasn't saying as a sponsor. I was just saying the drink I was drinking.
Yeah, it's good stuff though. Y'all should really try it out. When these bangs came out, like they were amazing compared to like these monsters that make you crash and stuff.
No, the worst one I think is like Venom or Full. I don't even think they sell Venom anymore.
I think for a while they started selling them at Dollar Tree, and they just turned unpopular. You know how like usually the shit that's not good, they just kind of toss it over to the side.
Everything just gets thrown at Dollar Tree until it's sold out, and it's like whatever. At least we made some money.
Yeah, for real, man. That always sucks, man.
The best tasting one though I've ever had, like energy drink, like before I had like all this new flavor, like was Nos. Nos, it was just like orange, but it gave you zero energy, but it tasted really good though. Ooh, excuse me.
Oh,
but yeah, like Nos was like just straight buns. So I was like, how do people like drink? Like they're like, oh yeah, this gets me through the day. I'm like, how? How does it get through anything?
Who knows, man? These people start crashing at the end. So Chet, though, man, like, so what you been up to, bro? Like, what's how's work treating you, man?
Oh, my work's work. What was it? Other than that, it's been good. But yeah, work's work.
Yeah.
And what was it? No, other than that, life's been good. Just been chilling. Iron setting this up, and that would make me pull people's hair out or my own hair or whatever.
Definitely, bro. Like I totally appreciate you today, man. You came in clutch today trying to get this set up. I wasn't gonna be able to do it alone. Definitely not. It was a tough job.
I can't imagine doing this alone. Like trying like audio work. Work.
Yeah, fucking run to one mic and
go
to
to each side.
Damn, that would suck.
I know that's one. I was like, yeah. And then we still need another person to be like, hey, wait, someone needs just audio.
Yeah. No, and then we got our audio or our equipment.
We have our audio mixer specialist, DJ here.
Thanks for the recognition.
We're gonna have to edit that out. But no,
was it Joe Rogan and Jamie? He's like,
I appreciate it.
Yeah, she was a lot of help. No, she was a lot of help. It really came in clutch as well. But man, I'm excited to like move forward with the O Show. This is what the podcast is, the O Show.
Oh yeah,
we're here today because like we want to invite other guests or anyone who just wants to come in and talk, man. Like it's always fun. Chet came in today.
Yeah, anyone come in, anyone that knows Big O here, or just any random person across the street that you just see him, just dab them up and hit them up, right?
Yeah, anybody, man. Anyone who's interested to do something like that. I might just drive up to people on the street and be like, "Hey, you want to get on a podcast?
You got an hour to kill?"
Yeah, come on, man. Let's go hit the room. Like, I got you. Got some fresh water bottles waiting for you.
Yeah, we've been discussing like how long like time should be, and we're just gonna cut it off when it feels good. But I don't know, like hours like the goal. But I mean, talking for hours, like, well, unless you do it for a living, then it's kind of a pain. Like, or you don't want to make it dry, but we're gonna keep it hopefully entertaining. If not, leave a like and leave a comment. And don't forget to hit the sub button with the bell, because YouTube has a glitch right now. If you don't hit the bell button, you're actually unsubscribed.
Yeah, you heard that right. So if you want more content, subscribe.
Leave a comment. Let us know. Ask us questions. Or just, Oh, make fun of us. I don't care.
Yeah, if you have a request, man, definitely let us know. If you want me to throw something at this guy, like I'll hit him.
Yeah, I'll be on. I'm gonna be a regular on this podcast.
Definitely, most definitely. This is
Better.
this is the first one. And if there's ever a last one, it's gonna have to be with Chet. So that way, we started and we're gonna finish together.
Was it one last ride?
Yeah, the goal. Eventually, the goal though is to like have at least 4 people on. Obviously, like we can't do that now because we're just barely trying to get 2 people on, and that was like a pain in the ass. I could just imagine having 4 microphones and 4 cameras.
4 different feedbacks.
That's gonna be very tough, but.
Well, you even need 4 cameras. You could just like at this point, I was saying like just set it up like one here, like 2
Like a wide angle view.
yeah, like wide angle lens or something like that.
See, I was thinking of that.
Problem is,
like,
wide angle lenses cost more.
Yeah, well, no, I don't know. Yeah, they do cost more, but you know, it's probably better than investing in 4 different cameras. You know?
Yeah, I know. It's definitely better.
It's just like
Plus, it would be kind of weird, like have like 4 different views constantly.
yeah,
Like it would just look clean. Like it pans to one side. Like right now, it would pan to me talking, and then it would pan to you.
yeah,
Yeah.
that would work. See, and that's what we're gonna try to maybe do now. Like have a toggle to where when one person is speaking, the camera will toggle over to the other, and maybe when there's 2 people speaking, we could probably have like an outside camera facing the whole table. To really just get see the interaction.
It'd just be a whole lot editing, like probably, but oh well. I mean,
The first couple.
I mean that's all videos. It's all editing, just constant mic buffering, whatever.
So if anybody wants to do any free editing, hit me up.
But yeah.
It'd be cool.
So-
It'd be cool.
So what's up, man?
Well, Chet. Well, let's see. Well, tomorrow we have the inauguration.
Oh yeah, of Mr. Joe Biden.
Yeah. How do you think that's gonna go, man? That's really
I don't know.
concerning.
I honestly, I don't really pay too much attention to politics. I used to like go heavy into it, listen to, like Ben Shapiro, CNN. But I used to try to listen to both sides.
Yeah.
Except for there's a crazy group of people. There's always like crazy groups of people. I just ignore them because like, man, they sound insane.
Yeah.
But like I stopped and I was just like, oh yeah, well they're kind of just repeating themselves consistently. So I was just like, yeah, I got bored, so I quit caring.
Yeah. There was always like the extreme leftist and the extreme rightist, but it's like honestly the same thing, man. Like they're both just going crazy for attention, or like you saw like the Black Lives Matter thing that happened with the protests, and then you see what happened at the what is it at the
Capitol.
The Capitol, yeah.
where
Then you see what happened
people,
at the Capitol,
started
man.
storming the Capitol, and now it's funny. They're like, "Yeah, we're doing it, boys," and they're all like, well, not all. Sorry, let me say, some of them are anti-maskers, and they didn't wear a mask, and now they're like, "Oh, hey, you're a domestic terrorist." I'm like, "Oh, hey."
Yeah, no, and that's crazy, man. Like they I don't know. It's just we're in some insane times.
Can't get a flight home now.
No, you can't even. You can barely catch a flight home without. And it's weird, right? Because like it used to be where the airports were like packed, like mad packed. There, you would get on a plane and there'd be like you might be lucky to get a flight if you had to get in an emergency flight. But now these planes are flying completely empty.
I know that makes me want to go flying now. I mean, even though it's like, oh, COVID, but I mean, I already had COVID, so
Yeah, that's true. There was an article that came out not too long ago, or during that the peak of COVID. I talked about how like a lot of students were taking advantage of the moment and paying like $20 for flights.
yeah. I mean, why not?
Definitely $20 flights. Like all
$20
day.
flight. And that's like only was it? I remember there was like something like Carnival. It's like cheap cruise, like maybe like $50. I was like,
yeah, but you see, you wouldn't want to be stuck on a ship during that.
"We're telling man, you can go swimming, go to the beach."
Yeah, but do what in a boat full of
COVID patients,
Yeah,
COVID
I don't
victims.
know about that, man. That's just not my thing.
Yeah, I mean, whatever. Like,
it
just-
sounds like fun, but I don't know.
I think everyone will get it at some point. I mean, it's just like every other disease out there. I think later on there will be a vaccine. I don't know about the new vaccine now. I don't know about that, but
Yeah, well, I mean, we'll see. They did say that they had a vaccine, but apparently,
yeah, they say they had a vaccine they're administrating to everybody. But I don't. I'm not gonna be like, oh, I'm an anti-vaxxer, but I just don't believe in that one because I'm like, yo, y'all came up with that in like 7 months. I'm like, man, that's crazy.
Yeah, then that is crazy. Because like it's like they have so many other diseases that they've been trying to cure for years and years and years, and still no answers. And all of a sudden, like this SARS happened, and it's like, oh yeah, we got the 7-month cure. I think they had a doctor as their first patient, and they injected her with the vaccine, and it turns out that she was sick. I think like 2 weeks after she took the vaccine.
Well, I mean, I don't know anything about that, but I could see how they could kind of find it fast because it is like, was it similar to flu, right? Like they found,
Yeah.
yeah, it's like I could see how they could because it's like, well, we already got so much data on flu, and just kind of transcribe it over or just transfer it. So I kind of see how they could, but it's also like I'm not gonna trust until like I see like after effects after a while. I'm gonna wait a little bit.
Yeah.
Maybe I don't know.
Yeah.
Then again, I catch everything, so.
Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, there's some people that they do have a tough time, I'm sad to hear that you've had a tough time with a lot of different things, but you gotta hang in there, man.
COVID wasn't too bad.
You gotta hang in there. You have to,
COVID. What was it? I know, yeah, there's so many COVID patients. Oh, I mean, yeah, I guess patients, yeah.
Yeah, tell us about your, the disease that you had, or no, not the disease, the virus you had.
Oh, the flu? Oh, I'm just kidding.
The flu? No.
COVID? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Am I going to get demonetized for saying COVID-19?
I think so. Yeah, I don't know. Do they?
Oh, I don't know.
I mean, we're not even monetized yet, so I don't think it matters.
I know, right? But, COVID-19, I just, it was, I remember I was sitting there for a bit, and I remember I was at the house, and I just came home, like, after getting a haircut. And I was like, that's when I started feeling symptoms. I was like, ooh, man. What was my temperature? I was like 99.7. I was like, whoa.
Oh, man.
I was like, it's kind of high. I was like, man, I feel a fever because I remember, like, I just know how a fever feels. I'm like, whoa, I feel it coming. And then I was like, I'm going to go get tested the next day. So I got tested the next day, and a couple days, like, I called in, whatever. Yeah, went on leave of absence.
Mm-hmm.
And then then my doctor called me. He called me while they were closed.
Yeah.
Because he just like, hey, man, you got COVID. Stay home. I'm like,
oh, wow. I mean, at least that was a quick, response because you don't want to get other people sick, not family members.
Yeah, then I got 10 more calls telling me I had COVID. I'm like, no way. And then I remember that day I got told I had COVID, my job, unknown, was it called me like, hey, you worked with someone that had COVID. I'm like, no way. That's crazy. I tested positive. And they're like, cool. Thanks. Yeah, don't worry about it. Just stay home. I'm like, cool, thanks.
Okay. Well, I mean, did they at least, give you pay while you were at home?
Yeah, they paid me. I mean,
okay.
I caught it through work.
Okay, definitely, yeah. Because
I was staying at home the majority of the time.
Yeah, I felt like if they wouldn't have compensated you, if they wouldn't have compensated you, that would have been like a horrible deal, man. Like, a lot of people here, like, they're getting laid off left and right. Some of them might not be able to go to work because of COVID, and at the end of the day, they get nothing, and they have to stay home for 2 weeks. Like, how are people supposed to survive on that? It's just, it's rough, it's tough, but. Blessings to all those people.
No, yeah, I agree. It sucks. I mean, I got lucky. I'm at wherever I am, but everyone else, like, it sucks, man. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Like, it sucks, bro. Like,
yeah.
Like, I can't say something that they haven't already thought. It's like I remember, was it someone's dog died, and like they were talking about like, oh, like someone said that sucks, man. Like, yeah, no, like no crap, man. Like. It's like, oh, okay, sorry. Like, it's like, sorry, I can tell that you're upset. It's like, well, yeah, like, you just can't say anything they don't already know. Yeah. Like, hopefully it gets better. Like,
oh yeah. I mean, that's true. Some people just need the time to like think about it and just feel better. I've always wondered of that. Like, when somebody feels bad, it's like, do people usually want to hear like, oh, I'm sorry to hear that, or do they just want to be kind of like left open with space, man? Like, because for me personally. Like, sometimes I find it cool when people are like, hey, like, hey, sorry about this and that. And in my head at the same time, like, well, we weren't really in control. Like, I wasn't in control of the situation. You weren't, so why are you sorry?
I think it's just people try, like, I used to think, like, I used to get, like, kind of mad, like, annoyed or whatever, I would say. Like, when people are like, oh, man, like, sorry to hear that. I'm like, okay, I get it. Like, yeah, I know it sucks. But then I'm like, what, that's just them trying to be nice because no one really knows how to deal with scenarios. You don't grow up learning how to deal with someone's complete sadness, and it's like you don't go to school like, hey, today class, we're gonna deal with Andy's depression here. You don't deal with that. You just gotta roll with the punches. So it's kind of just experience it. So you just gotta be like, and then tell them sorry, dab them up.
Yeah, no,
give him a hug maybe, and then just let him be, like let him have their space, and then hit him up every now and then.
Yeah, but I mean that's like the problem now, right? Like, so many people don't know how to communicate with a person like that. So it's like, it's some of these people just feel so bad and they think that like, oh, the world doesn't care about them and stuff. So when you try to talk to them, some of them are happy, some of them are not. So it's like one of those things where it's like, man, like it's like empty. It's like a revolver, right? Like, am I gonna like hit the wrong string here, or am I gonna hit the wrong hole? And
What was it? No, that's why the internet's also great, and also it has the pros and cons. Yeah, like less people are talking to each other, but also more at the same time. More people than ever are communicating. Like, what was it? I seen some people on Twitter. Yesterday I saw this guy randomly tweet like, "Oh, my son died of COVID-19," and everyone just gave him like, "Oh man, it's tough. We're here to support you." And it's just random people he doesn't even know.
Yeah.
And the thing is, that's also like a great perk about just internet as a whole.
Yeah, no, that's.
It's like you can get random support from people you know.
Yeah.
But then again, you can also get random haters that you don't know. And next thing you know, you're canceled.
Yeah, I mean, you get those assholes that are like, COVID-19's not real. He probably just had the flu,
Yeah.
And this is like, that's something you don't want to hear when, you're going through something like
It's
that.
like, thanks.
That is something you don't want to hear when you're going through that. But when you are, like, yeah, that always helps, man. That does a lot. And blessings to all those out there who are experiencing those moments. Wish them the best. So, Chet, tell me a little bit about your online gaming, bro. Like, I see that you're always online playing. You play a lot of online games.
I keep on playing the Xbox just because my friends are on it mainly. Other than that, I really want to play PC.
Yeah.
Or I just want to keep on playing Smash. I love playing Smash.
Yeah, I heard the PC.
Smash Ultimate. PC's way better.
Yeah, I mean, I've heard the PC community is just crazy, man. Like, they have all these gadgets, like, ramming up the computers. They got computers that can run, crazy 3D models. And it's like, why? Just...
I also seen stuff where it's like, they have the most garbage PC, but it can run barely Minecraft. And like, yeah, well, good enough for me. But, I mean... No matter where you go, I find out just playing by both, and it's just like no matter where you go, there's gonna be good people, toxic people, and people who just have fun. Like a lot of people just trying to have fun.
Yeah, definitely.
It's like you play League of Legends. The game sucks, but like the community is extremely toxic. I don't like it personally. I know it's a lot. It has a giant fan base. It's like the biggest game out there. So hopefully you don't get a bunch of League of Legends fans, hating on me right now. If so, oh well.
No, yeah, I've heard they have $250,000 tournaments and stuff, though, man. That's crazy. And then I think in Korea, don't they have like computer lounges where they just train people all day for like EA Sports or something?
They have like computer lounges just for the average person too. Like you just like it's internet cafe. That's all.
Yeah.
It is.
Oh yeah. That's crazy,
internet
man.
cafes.
When I was in Mexico, like, because I obviously like we don't have those cafes here, right? We don't have internet cafes here. And to me, so it was crazy. I went to Mexico, and it's like, oh, I need to get a computer. Like I have some files I need to send out. And so I'm walking around the streets of Mexico, and like I see this store, and it was like a little convenience store. I walk into the store, and they have an internet cafe in the back with like 7 computers. I was like, what?
We got to get on the move. I bet if anyone's on that move, maybe California, but not right now. But like, I bet they'll probably be on the move, maybe New York. Actually, no, New York's too. Never mind. New York's too compact, I think. Yeah. I don't know personally, but like I just keep on hearing like, oh, New York's like house, like or apartment. Sorry.
I just wonder how like internet cafes would hit out here, man. I know like one of the malls here nearby started like a gaming cafe or something where they was like, I don't know if you've been to it, where they have like probably like 10, 15 computers. They have Nintendo Switches, they have Xboxes, PlayStations, and they have all kinds of different consoles where you pay, I think they charge you like $15-$20 to come in and you get to play for an hour and a half or so.
Yeah, I've seen that. And I think that's how like most game stores are going to go. Like if they want to survive, they got to do like all different things. They got to do like, they got to be able to provide a lot.
Yeah.
Excuse me. But they need to provide like a lot. Like they need to provide PC people, Switch people, whatever they want. And they also need to do card games like Magic the Gathering.
Oh yeah, man, that game is awesome. Like,
and Yu-Gi-Oh and Pokemon.
Yeah, and Yu-Gi-Oh and Pokemon. The Pokemon vibe is crazy though, man. Like people are paying like millions of dollars, no, hundreds of thousands of dollars for cards, bro. Like no, well, I mean, like I think that like a near mint 10 or no, a mint 10 Charizard will cost you about $5 million from what I've heard, $4 to $5 million, which is crazy. That is very crazy. But
Oh.
that's like, it's like, wow, you know, like who would pay that much money for that? Like, and
I mean, someone would.
yeah, like when I started playing Magic the very first time, I remember walking into a store and asking the game, like, I was trying to build like my deck of cards, and for those like, I was trying to build my deck of cards, and for those that don't know, it's like a 60 card deck with a 15 card sideboard. So when I walk in there, you know, I'm used to like buying these little booster packs and open them and getting free cards. So I decided to try to buy some cards to make my deck a little better. And like I asked them, I was like, "Can I?" I was looking for a specific card. I don't remember what it was, but it was like $5 at the time. So I asked them, and they're like, "Oh, it's $5 for this one card." I was like, "I am not buying a card for $5. It's a piece of cardboard. That's
Was it
ridiculous."
Arcbound Ravager?
I don't remember what it was. No, it wasn't that. But
I remember like you're like, nah, I ain't gonna buy it, and then like later on it's like shot up to 50. I was
oh
like,
yes, and then I had yes,
yeah,
yes,
it was
I-
like 10, and then it shot to 50, and you're like, oh, at least I got 2.
Yeah. Oh man, I remember that clearly. That was a sad day, man. This was when I was really getting into like competitive Magic, and I went in to buy. Yeah, I went in to buy those Arcbounds. I bought 2 Arcbound Ravagers where they were like $10-15 at the time. I came back the next weekend, and they shot up about $25 or $30. Man, it was crazy. I just couldn't
Something
believe
like
it.
that. I don't know.
I never thought that I would buy those cards, but you know, when I really started playing a lot, I ended up accumulating a collection of about $7,000-8,000 of cards. It was crazy.
Well, like we went to a lot of tournaments, and like I remember seeing like a guy. He opened his binder. Like I walked by the what is it, high player? What do they call them? High players? Like table? Like I don't know. It was just people who just had all the like Mox Jet, Mox Diamond.
It was the ballers.
You know,
the ballers. Of the card
these
game.
cards are worth like for people who watch it at home don't know, these cards are worth like $5,000, and they're
No,
like
no. That's an understatement, man. Now you want to know how much they're worth now?
I don't know, probably even more, like 10,000.
$15,000 to
Honestly.
$25,000.
Yeah, I figured, but like
That's crazy.
these people were walking around with binders full of them, and I remember I was like, "Oh, look, he has bodyguards." Like each person had their like own set of their own bodyguards,
Oh yeah, most
or like their own
definitely.
posse. I'm like, yeah, well, understandable. I mean, they would probably get mugged.
Yeah,
Like,
no, it would be a felony to rob one of these kids' binders.
yeah, it'd be grand larceny in like 5 seconds.
Definitely, man. Those things.
It's like that
are expensive.
binder I found. It had like a tabernacle. That card's like worth, I don't know, $2,000.
Oh yeah, I remember
or
that.
some crazy amount. Like the whole binder was worth like $10,000. I was
Yeah.
like, cool, I can go to a federal prison. Like,
Yeah,
I was like,
that,
yeah,
man. That
I'm
was-
giving this to the lost and found real quick.
Yeah, no, it's crazy how expensive that stuff is, man. And even today, like with this whole hype around cards, like it's just the prices have like fluctuated like
Well, I know the
insanely quick.
I know the Pokemon like card games. They've been rising like crazy recently.
Yeah,
Because a lot of Twitch streamers are they're just buying boxes. They're buying boxes of old sets, like Jungle set or something like that. They're buying really old stuff and they're just pulling it.
yeah,
Most of them are just doing it for clout. Some are actually interested, but like Ludwig, I think he likes. I know he loves Pokemon, but like a couple others like Pokemon, I assume they're just doing it for clout or whatever. I think she did. I don't know. I don't keep track of people pulling Pokemon cards because I don't care about that. But I know a lot of them just doing it for clout because, might as well ride that train.
yeah. I mean, yeah. But then some of those people did grow up with it. Like for me, like sometimes I walk into the store and I see I remember a couple years ago they came out with these little Pokeballs where you open and they had like a little gold card in it.
Are you talking about like back in from Burger King?
Yeah, man. And
That was from
like
Burger King,
I
yeah.
walked into like a antique store, which was crazy, man. It made me think like I was like old or something. So like I walk into this antique store and I see like a bunch of them in the glass display, and like when I saw that, the hairs on my arm stood because I just like out of nowhere remembered my childhood, and I'm like in my head I'm sitting there again. It's Saturday morning. I'm eating Fruit Loops, watching Pokemon at 7 a.m. because that's the new episode.
It's funny you said I still have I still have one of the golden things. It's Mewtwo.
Yeah.
Like I remember my brother, we got it from Burger King, and then like we kept it. And I think it's with all my other Pokemon cards. I don't know like if they're worth anything, but I'm not gonna check it out either
Yeah.
because I gotta find the box. And I think they're tied. I think I tied them together with rubber bands
Yeah.
by like types. I was like, oh, here's all the grass types. Here's a rubber band around it.
Oh man, you might want to find those, man.
Yeah.
The other day, I'm not gonna lie, like I was buying into the Pokemon hype, and I wanted to get some trading cards again, like the original ones that I used to have. And apparently, somebody donated they donated 2 binders on or to the Salvation Army, and Salvation Army has a site over on eBay where they put their things on auction, and I bid it on it. I bid $200 on the binder, and it sounds outrageous, but the auction went all the way up to $850. It was crazy.
You never know.
And I just didn't expect that. Some of the cards in there was at least 5-6 cards alone that were $300-$400, and it's just crazy because it's like whoever bought that binder got a sweet deal, even at $850.
I'm curious of like the proceeds of that, like all that money they just got. Does that go to like the people again, or is it Salvation just like pocket that?
I don't know, man.
I kind of. But the thing is, I know Salvation Army is like more of one of the clean companies, I guess you could say. And instead of like Goodwill, where it's like, hey, thanks for the donation, we're gonna sell it for like $20.
Yeah, you see, that's a little. Shady,
that's why
man.
I don't like Goodwill at all. Like,
yeah,
they always do stuff like that. I'm just like, dude, like people are giving you free stuff and you're just charging them.
yeah.
You know, Salvation Army, like you give them clothes, they give it right back.
Yeah, no, yeah, man. See, that's what I've always thought was like a shady thing about these donations, right? Like, or like donating your stuff to like Goodwill and Salvation Army and like the other charities out there, some of the other charities, because you give this stuff to like Goodwill and it's not like they're really giving it back. They might give a small proceed back to the community, but most of the time they pocket that themselves, you know? And it's like, how is it that people are giving their stuff away and it's being sold? I understand that a part of the proceeds have to go towards the workers, you know, maintaining the buildings, paying, you know, the electricity bill for the buildings so that the buildings are there for people. But sometimes, man, they price those things like they're brand new. Sometimes they price them way overly priced.
Like it's just straight out the box. They're like, yeah, man, what's up? Oh, these holes? It was built that way.
It's insane, man. It's insane. But even then, it's like, you know, you should be going out into the community and giving this out, man. Like, you see people on the street with no blankets and stuff, and hey, you know, like, don't keep the blankets. Don't sell them for $20 or don't sell them for $10. Like, go and just give this stuff out.
Well, I know Salvation, you just, like, I think they have to go in there, maybe pass a drug test, and they're good to go, I think.
Yeah.
I'm not 100% sure at all. I'm just, for anyone listening, I have no clue. I'm just guessing. I'm pretty sure, but I'm not 100% confident. But, like, I know one charity that is good is St. Jude's.
St. Jude's?
Yeah, you donate to them, and they pay for, like, whatever children they're helping out. They pay all of it. They help the family out. They pay for all the medical bills. No insurance, we got you, fam. Well, they dab them up, and they pay the whole bill. I'm like,
yeah, shout out to St. Jude's.
Yeah, I'm like, they're...
if you need a place to donate your stuff and money, St. Jude's is the place to go.
Well, yeah, sponsors. I was kidding. wait, they don't make any money.
Nah, I mean, you know, it's helping other people. It's all good.
It's one of the few good ones. I don't know. You never know now. It's like I don't know. You never know with like companies nowadays, like how shady they are. But
yeah,
then people still go to Walmart and stuff like that. So I go to Walmart too.
Well, you know, some people it's like they go to Walmart because they don't have another choice, man. Like these stores are like destroying. Oh, these small mom and pop shops.
Yeah, these mega corporations just annihilating them, and they're like small mom pop shops. Pop shops will raise their prices, and people are like, "Well, why are you raising your prices?" And it's like, because we're going out of business.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, they need money to pay for.
Like, wasn't Macy's closing now, right?
That's crazy though, man. Because like Macy's isn't it's not a mom and pop shop, but even these bigger retail names are shutting down left and right. And you know, I ask myself, like, why are they shutting down? Is it because of Amazon and like fast e-commerce, or is it because reselling sites like Mercari and eBay, right? Because you look at something like Macy's, it's like, why would somebody want to pay full price for whatever they're selling there when you can go get it like used and pay like a fraction of the cost? You know, like why not just reuse the clothing? It's fine, it looks good, and it saves you a lot of money.
Well, I think a lot of shops were originally getting destroyed by Amazon. That's how I see it, because like they were just getting. It's like why go out of my way to go buy something they don't have?
Yeah. And
it's like I'll just go order it on Amazon for cheaper. But a lot of stores though, I think they're doing like online. They're posting their own stuff online now. Finally.
Yeah,
they finally got with the program, and it's like, yeah, you got it. I mean, someone's still gonna. Some other person's gonna sell it cheaper at some point, but
yeah,
dude, then you just do 1 cent less.
No, dude, you look at Walmart.com and it's crazy what they're now. They're literally like an e-commerce store now. Just like, I mean, well, they're more like Amazon now. You can search up any item and it's there at Walmart. And the thing is, now they allow third-party sellers on Walmart. I don't know if you knew that.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, now it's not just the product they have. Now they allow third-party sellers on their platform, and they can sell through Walmart to where they get part of that attention. So it's pretty good, and that's good. That's like it gives people opportunity there to work with Walmart.
Yeah, I guess, but I know they also like. I assume they take a large portion, like.
Yeah.
But was it no? I know they. I remember doing online ordering, and was it? I was like, wait, why is celery like even more? Like, oh, they just raised the prices. It's like if you do Chick-fil-A and you want delivery, or you just order through the Chick-fil-A app. I can't remember which one it was, but the prices are more. It's like, oh yeah, free. Oh yeah, it was free delivery, but everything's like maybe a 50 cents more, like 75. And it's like, oh, it's only 75. I'm like, yeah, but if you order like 5 things, that's like a couple bucks, man. Like,
yeah, it starts to add up.
yeah,
man.
it starts adding up. You're like, hold on, man, I'm getting played here.
Yeah, no. When I was in high school in like 2012, 2013, you can go and you would be able to go to Taco Bell, get a 5-layer burrito, some chips, and a drink for I believe it was like $2.64 exactly on the dot. I don't know if it was $2.64 on the dot, but it was definitely under $3. $3. You go up there now to get a 5-layer burrito, it's gonna cost you $2, and it doesn't come with the drink and the chips. It's insane, man. These prices.
That's another $3 there, buddy.
Yeah. You know, now it's like you go and like,
Well, you
hey,
got chips.
I want a simple like burrito with like a small bag of chips and a drink, and it's like, oh no, bro, now you got to pay us $10. That's what it's gonna cost you.
Yeah, I don't know. That's life.
Yeah, man. It's just crazy. They're printing money like crazy right now, especially with these new bills they're passing. The relief, the what is it, the stimulus relief checks that they're giving out, man. It's $2 trillion. It's insane. It is insane. They're just printing money like
Can't
nothing.
wait for my grandkids to pay off that one.
Ooh,
They want to be done paying that one off.
And I don't know. I wonder
Sorry, Mike.
is Biden. I think Biden is raising those.
Very good.
The tax on it.
I don't know.
Raising taxes, isn't he?
I don't know. Like I said, I haven't paid attention to politics at all because I just got annoyed by it, and I was just like, you know, it's like I say this like, oh, I don't have much of a vote or like a voice, and a lot of people are like, yeah, you do. We all have to rise together. I'm like, yeah, but I don't feel like rising together with y'all, man. Like, I just want to go to work and do my thing. It's like
crazy.
Then you're gonna let them walk all over you. I'm like, dude, I felt like they were gonna walk all over us anyways. Like, I quit. Like, that's all my whatever, man.
Yeah, no,
I'm just trying to retire, bro.
No, yeah, there's a lot of people who feel like that. But you know, that's the crazy thing, right? Like everybody's trying to retire, but it's like, what are you gonna retire from, man?
Well, if you win that Lotto Mega Millions right now,
The Mega Millions. You got more chances of being struck by lightning, Chet.
Yeah, and I still bought one.
Oh man, don't give out your number. Somebody's gonna claim it.
Nah, they can't claim mine. I got the ticket.
No, that's true. Y'all need the ticket, so y'all can't claim it.
Yeah, I need that proof.
So somebody's gonna make a perfect photo.
Was it? I bought that like last week.
Yeah.
Like after the drawing, and now the drawing's today for it, and that right there says 600 million. That was like it was like 650 million. Now it's at 900 million, I think, because I know when I was checking the billboard and it said 850 mil. That's been 2 days. I know, like right now, I assume every gas station's. I assume everyone's going insane right now because they're just like buying mad tickets. No one knows how to play, but everybody wants to play.
Yeah, it's FOMO, man. Everybody wants to be a part of it. Everybody wants to win.
Yeah, fear of missing out, baby.
Man, hey, imagine if you do win, but then imagine if 900 million people win.
Yeah, I don't want 900 million people. I want to win this.
every single person, right? Because you have to split it, right? Isn't that like if everybody, like if 2 people get the same amount of or if 2 people get the numbers, those 2 people have to split it, right?
Yeah, but I mean, let's say they walk away with like what I don't know, let's say 800 million.
Yeah,
you get 400 million. Like, who cares?
Yeah, okay, but no. But think about it this way, right? Like, say like,
split it with all U.S.
Yeah, say it's like a $500 million pot, and you win the 500 people somehow crazily get all the same numbers. So you get 500 people with the same number, right? Each person's gonna get $1, but then they're gonna take 40% of that on taxes. So you're really gonna get like 60 cents.
Yeah, I know, and that's why like was it? I know when the way I know me saying that, some people are like, oh wow, you sound like messed up for like, was it like, oh, saying you don't want to like help other people. And it's like Come on, dude. I'm gonna be realistic. Everyone here's greedy. It's like I remember one time I was talking with a group of people, and they're like, "Oh, I would give it to charity. I would give a lot of it to charity. I would give it to charity."
And then you see them driving down the street in a Lambo.
And then I'm just like, "That's some bull." Like, no, I think it was my brother. He's like, "That's some bull, man. Like, y'all would not give it to charity." And I was like, "Yeah, like no one would." Like,
yeah,
like you might give a small percentage. Like, here's $5 million. And it's like, how much you win? $800 million. And it's like, it's like, what about the rest? And it's like, oh, I thought you were gonna give all of it to charity. And it's like, yeah, but I wanted that Lamborghini. I wanted that new house. I wanted another house.
I had to get the helicopter. No,
you had to get the helicopter.
Like last year, there was I think last year's winner was a 22-year-old young man, wasn't it?
Yeah, and that was when it was at $1 billion, right?
Yeah, I don't know. I think it was. Yeah, I don't know.
I think that was when it was at $1 billion. 22-year-old guy won it. And I was just like, dude, that guy's gonna be,
man.
Like, it was it. That guy would be passed out and like in a bar with a bunch of hookers and cocaine, bro.
Yeah, man. It's
like
a great party every night. Party at my house. No,
party at my house. I'm going to Vegas, baby.
Yeah, no. I mean, like I saw his interview of when he won, and he seemed like a pretty conservative guy. He didn't want to give out any of his information. Like he didn't give out his last name. They were asking him like, "What do you plan on doing with the money?" Or like, and he was so like he didn't want to even talk about it. And all he would talk about was he was afraid. He couldn't sleep at night because he felt like somebody was watching him over his shoulder, and he was gonna get like mugged or something.
Yeah, I mean, you now became was it millionaire? Like,
yeah, but
in less than a day, like you can now trust no one.
Yeah, and that that becomes like a scary thing, right? Because like if a person is just getting money like that, they're not gonna know what to do with it. What are they gonna do with it?
Well, first thing I'm doing is financial advisor, pay taxes, break my phone, and dip out.
Yeah,
I'm gonna write out all the contacts of people I need to contact. And I'm just gonna tell like everyone, like all the people I want to talk to. I'm like, hey man, if I call you, just answer. Just answer. You're gonna do something cool. Trust me.
Like, oh, man,
you might get $10 million.
No, man, it's crazy, man. But like, hey, hope blessings to him. Hopefully he'll be all right, and hopefully he knows what to do. And whoever the future winner is for that, what was it, $900 million lotto?
Oh, that's probably $900 million.
That $100 million lotto, man. Just y'all take care of yourselves. Be careful out there. The hunters are gonna come get you.
Nah, party hard.
Party hard, hookers and cocaine.
Yeah, like what was it? The interview, and he's like, "It's like, sir, what are you gonna do if you want a lotto?" He's like, a bunch of what was it? Yeah, a bunch of hookers and cocaine. And she's just like, oh, "What?"
All right, man. Well, we're gonna wrap it up.
Oh, we wrap it up now? Are we a good time?
Yeah, we're gonna wrap it up, bro.
We're gonna wrap it up on hookers and cocaine.
Yeah, wrap it up on hookers on cocaine.
Yeah, there you go. That's an interview with me.
Yeah, we're gonna have to like come back to this again, man. Thanks for coming.
Well, we'll have more topics, I guess, and more like it'll be more well played out. Probably not. We're just kind of just scuffing along.
Yeah,
just
definitely.
Like we scuffed all these mics.